It was a beautiful day in Rio de Janeiro. It was warm, sunny, clear. I got up early, went and did my yoga, did some meditation, and then just looking out at the water was like just sparkling and calling for a beach day. So my husband and I packed our stuff up and we went down. We live up on the hill and we walked down. It's about a 20-minute walk down to the beach, not too far away, but a beautiful, beautiful beach area in Leblon near Ipanema. And down at the beach, you can rent chairs and an umbrella. So we rented our chairs, our umbrella. We set them up near the front of the water. Went for a nice little dip. Spent quite a bit of time in the water. It was just so nice. It was just a little bit cool, but not too cold, not too hot. And then we went back to our chairs to settle in, to relax for a day at the beach, which we were expecting to be, calm and peaceful and easy. Other people were arriving, families, kids, couples. They were setting up around us, and then I noticed this group of young people who had come in, and they're standing near the shore, pointing out to something that was out in the water. And I look out and squint out, try to see what's going on out there. There's usually people swimming and there's surfers out there even. There's this man out there just kind of bobbing around that I was watching him thinking, well, maybe he's in trouble, but he didn't seem to be looking for help. Um, in Rio de Janeiro, you have to be careful. There's a lot of lifeguards all the way down the beach because there's cross currents that happen, and you can get pulled way out, and it's hard to get back. Most people don't know how. You have to sort of swim to the sides and find a current that brings you back in, but there's a lot of cross currents. So I thought maybe he's stuck in this cross current. What's going on? People are kind of talking at this point. I asked one of the guys who works there, works in renting the chairs, and he said, "Oh, I think they found a big fish out there or something." It's like, "Oh, okay." But these teenagers didn't look like they were so calm. And like 30 minutes passes by, and then a lifeguard arrives, and another lifeguard arrives, and then they start swimming out there, and then a couple of lifeguard boats come in, and we then hear that it's not some kind of a fish out there. There's actually a person that's been lost. So now the whole beach is like starting to crowd around, looking out at the water. The helicopter arrives. The rescue helicopter is now there. So the helicopter's flying around. There's like maybe 8 or 10 guys in the water on boats, swimming, trying to find this person under the water. An hour goes by. Then who should arrive but the divers with their tanks? And then I thought, holy shit, this is serious. This is really getting serious now. Everyone on the beach is literally holding their breath now because when you see the divers, you know that there's somebody really lost. You can normally see somebody that is lost out in the ocean because they're bobbing up and down. You can see somebody's head in the ocean, between the waves, but couldn't see anybody. So now we're waiting on shore. Are they going to find this person? What's going on? 2 hours passes by. And then suddenly, one of the boats, the lifeguards, starts whistling and making arm movements like we found him, we found him. The rest of the lifeguards run into the water to meet the other lifeguards that are coming in, pulling this guy through as the waves are bringing him in. They lift him up on the shore. The medics are already there. They plop him down on this kind of surfboard like, um, the surfboard like thing. They start pumping his heart one after the other, taking their turns. 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes goes by, 15 minutes go by. Different guys are trying to pump the water out of him. Water's pouring out. There's foam. There's blood coming out of him. They keep pumping and pumping. Different guys are taking turns pumping his heart. And we're all just like, oh my God, is this guy okay? Like, what? He's been under the water for 2 hours. Is this even possible to survive this? But then suddenly he starts to breathe, and somebody yells with excitement, and everybody's like making noise, but then it's quiet because everybody is in shock. Like, how could somebody survive after 2 hours under the water? But he comes back to life, and we're just some people are crying, some people are just standing there in shock. They pick the guy up, 8 guys pick him up on the surfboard, rush him off to the road where the ambulance is, and off he goes. And we're just all standing there. I'm crying. Look at my husband, he's shaking. We hug each other. We're just like, what the hell? How is this possible? How this is a bloody miracle that this guy survived. We sit back down, think like, how and why did this happen? And later I think about it, and I think about what I'm doing in my life right now. I'm running this program for men who are, maybe you're feeling you're lost in your relationship. Maybe you're drowning in your relationship because there's no intimacy, there's no more connection, sexual connection. There, you don't even know how to talk to your partner about sex or about your desires that are sitting there festering inside of you. And and I'm looking at this as like a symbolic scenario where no matter how hard it can get, no matter how the feelings of drowning that you can be in, there is still that possibility to come through, to make it through, to come up and breathe again, to take that breath of life, that it's there, it's always there, it's always possible. If this guy can be underwater for 2 hours and come up dead and then be resuscitated, I thought anything is absolutely possible. And if you're in that place of feeling like you're drowning and that this is the end of your relationship, of any possibility of intimacy or sexuality again in your life, you are wrong. There is always a possibility. And I know that I am here and that my mission is to be that lifeguard, not to save you from dying, but to help you take that breath, to help you choose to breathe life back into your body again, into your life again, into your intimate and connection, into your relationship again. So if you think that you are that person and you are ready to take the steps forward into creating the life that you've always desired, into restarting that life again, that intimacy, that relationship again, I am here to help you. I am here to help lead you through this. So let's do this. Let's do it. You can do it. You can absolutely restart it all again and be that person, have that relationship that you've always desired. How am I setting this up? It's through my program, Empower. It's a group program, small, intimate, VIP group for men who are ready to really take their intimate and sexual lives to another level, elevate it. We're going to meet every week for 6 weeks. There's a small group of men that come together, and it's transformational. You go home and you have exercises during the week. You are learning about masculine energy, light masculine energy, dark masculine energy, feminine energy. It's all about energy. We work on the inside out. So really going in, building up that confidence within you, getting you to a place where you really feel alive all through your body, feeling every sensation in your body, and you're able to approach your partner with exactly what you desire in your life. It's powerful, it's transformational. Men have been through it, they loved it, they have never felt so good and joyful in their lives. And you can be part of this as well. Sign up to apply in the description below. I would love to have you. I would love to take you on this incredible journey. Much love making.